Heather Maria and friends at New Hampshire Housing. Jim Kimberly and I wanted to send you a short video to help you understand the functionality of the new Catalyst DiSC platform so that you can fully leverage it and take advantage of all the tools. So I'm logged into the home screen, a couple tabs, learn about your S style. This has pretty much everything that you would get in your hard copy report. If I click on the menu, I can also learn about the history of DiSC, the research, the DiSC model. I can download my report. But basically, the workplace tab and your DiSC style will give you everything that would currently be in your hard copy report, with the addition of a podcast about your style. And our clients and actually I find it super useful in helping me identify some of the assumptions I might have about the world that other people don't share that at times could limit my effectiveness. So that's on those tabs. The place where there's really extra functionality is you can click on your colleagues. I have this set up so I'm with my colleagues, my ReGeneration Resources colleagues right now are Greg Gale, Ariana Gill, who you know as the DEI consultants, and Ariel Brugger. Greg, Ariana, and I are all S's, so I'm going to click on Ariel. So this is going to give me an overview of Ariel's style, what motivates her, what might stress her out, our different DiSC maps, how we're similar and different. And then there's a number of continuum. And this would be currently you can access these continuum by asking Jim to run a comparison report. But now you can just log on to the platform and you can learn about your colleagues all by yourself without needing to go through Jim or I. So accommodating versus strong-willed, private versus outgoing, focus on logic versus feelings, tactful versus frank, structured versus unstructured, focus on possibilities versus realities, skeptical versus accepting, and then some things on pace. So those are ways in which Ariel and I are different. There's kind of then a so what around it, but the so what is here under this section, just a lot of tips for how to work together. If there's tension, some tips. Restate your beliefs instead of just giving in. That's something S's do a lot, is just giving in. When we want to connect, roadblocks, benefits, tips. When we want to collaborate, benefits, roadblocks, tips, and when I need buy-in. So Ariel as a DC, be ready with facts and evidence in case Ariel has questions. That's going to be helpful. Identify how your ideas support long-term goals and contribute to the bigger picture. So this is everything you normally get in your comparison report, but it's kind of a comparison report on steroids. You can access it yourself. And then the additional feature that you can get on this platform is you can create groups. So this group I've created with Greg, Gale, and Ariana. We're all S's. They're SIs. I'm a pure S. And we can look at a group map. We can look at different style insights, group insights. But the thing that I find most useful are these conversation starters. When you want to get to know each other, when you're making decisions, when you want to communicate clearly. So let's just click on this first one, getting to know your team, getting started. So this is about fast-paced versus steady-paced. And so even though we're all S's, we can see that I'm a much steadier pace than Greg Gale. So a conversation starter would be just starting a conversation with, is this accurate and how does it help or hinder you in your life? And there's also conversation starters around making decisions together and communicating clearly. So we're all fairly tactful, Greg, Ariana, and I. But here we can see Greg Gale is much less structured than Ariana and I. So again, we're talking about communicating clearly. And think of a recent meeting. Would an outside observer find the conversation to be more structured or unstructured? Who does that benefit? What makes you say that? Do you ever wish your group would take a more structured or unstructured approach to communication? So this really drills into some of the differences and how does it play out in communication? How does it play out in meetings? And what does everybody need to obtain optimal effectiveness? I love this new platform. I'm super happy that New Hampshire Housing is transitioning to it. I think you're going to find it really useful. And if you have any questions at all, just let Jim or I know. Thanks.